Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to VFL in the Lane with myself, Alexis Hornbuckle, LVFL, by the way, and VFL Jarnell Stokes. Stokes, who we got today?
You got my dog KP.
In the building, all the way from Italy, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah. How
sure.
you doing, KP?
I'm good, bro. Can't complain. Hanging in there. Same old, taking it day by day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
That's
already know what you doing out there in Italy right now.
Overseas life, bro. Just getting to it. Been doing this about 5 seasons now, so
Yeah.
just regulars. But just out here trying to get this season started, probably in like another month. So it's been practicing, working out, whatnot, trying to get right.
Or I remember when we last met, we was out in Portland for a workout.
Yup.
Yeah, talking about the NBA life and then the overseas life. You still
Uh-huh.
have dreams of going back to the NBA, or
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm being 100% honest with you. It's to the point now, like I'm doing so well over here. It's like it just got to make sense financially. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 27. Not that I'm old, but it's just like I want to be there, but it just got to be under the right circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Because as you know, like the NBA be robbing a lot of players. Like, and I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm way more happier with what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool on that. Unless the right opportunity presents itself. You know what I'm saying? If not, then I'm gonna keep doing this.
what's up, man. Well, thank you for joining us from all the way
Sure.
Italy. I know it's about 5 something, 6 something in the evening.
Yeah.
Uh, But I would like to thank everybody who's watching us, everybody who's been watching and supporting us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, even if you just logging into the volunteerroadshow.com, our website, which I hope you do because that's where our merch and all that good stuff and all of the episodes can be found. But also big shout out and thank you to our sponsors, Hound Dogs in Knoxville on Kingston Pike and Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road. And for me, I'll always give a big shout out to Orange Mountain Designs because y'all keep me laced in these Lady Ball gears. Appreciate it. Shout out to that. But hey, yo, today, the reason I'm excited about this show, because when you have three athletes that just about to vibe out, I just hope y'all enjoy what we got for y'all. All right.
Yes, sir. Hey, well said
Sure.
right there. Well said.
On some real shit right now, though. I swear, I like, where else have you played at?
All right. So I started my rookie year in Greece. Probably like 40 minutes from Athens, and then my second year, I played in Poland. And then middle of the season, I got bought on my contract. I went back to Greece. I was in Athens. I won the championship there. And then went to Italy my third year, won another chip back-to-back years. And then I went back to Greece my fourth year, played for David Blatt. And then middle of the year, went to Serbia, played for Red Star. And then now I'm in Italy again, playing for Milano. So it's the beginning of my fifth year. So I've been around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just bounce around, getting bought on my contract, things like that. So it's been all right. It's been all right.
Have you had any moments where you was just like you had a breaking point with basketball or just overseas life?
Yeah, definitely. Probably last season. Last season,
You
cause
won MVP?
the seasons be so long. You said what?
You won MVP or something, though, right?
Yeah, not last season, but the season before I had got the finals MVP. But the months just be so long, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing the same thing over and over from August to pretty much June. Like after a while, it's like, yo, I'm done with this. Or like you just try to maybe let me try going G League or try getting the two-way or you know what I'm saying? You just start thinking about a bunch of different things. But I ain't gonna lie, this Corona saved me though, because like it gave me a lot of time to just like refresh my mind, not do nothing, and just kick back, relax. So now I'm good now. But before, oh no, sometimes I was like, I don't know how long I keep doing this.
That's real, dad. Because now you don't know how much like the basketball season go on. Like even when the season not in play,
Exactly.
you still
Still,
playing.
exactly.
It's hard to be peaceful. It's hard to have a good day without the hoop because you're always thinking about it. So I'm glad
Always.
you was able to, what I'm saying, get your mind off of it and
Nah, for sure, bro. Like real talk, for sure.
For a typical season for y'all, what is it, 10, 11 months? Because I know for women, it ranges from about 7 months to 9,
I
depending
ain't
on how
gonna lie.
you go and where you playing at.
My longest, I've came home, I've started in maybe August 15th, 16th. And the longest I've been away was like June 7th, which is actually not that bad. I didn't heard way more crazier stories, but so I didn't think that was that bad, but that was the longest that was the latest I've ever came home was June 7th. And then the earliest I've ever came home was like May 14th. So like, believe it or not, it's really not that bad. Like this season now right here that I'm in now, I'm currently going to be away the longest because I've been out here since July 15th. July 15th, 16th, I've been here, and I ain't going to be going to like mid-June. So that's but like I said though, back to the whole corona shit. Like when it happened, like I'm like, before that happened, I was already mentally like tired. So then that happened, and they gave me the extra boost to like find an energy to do this, but not really knowing during that time this is gonna happen. But now I'm good though, you know what I'm saying? Being at the crib for so long now, like mentally, I'm really prepared to be here all the way through June. Like, so I'm straight.
Hey, how y'all gonna finish out the season though?
I don't know. But I tell you one thing, they're gonna get it done. Because last year they canceled everything. Ton of clubs, sponsors lost money, but I guarantee you, bro, like they're gonna figure out a way to get it done. They're not doing 2 seasons in a row where they just canceling everything. Like people just losing too much money. It's just too much at stake for people to just cancel the season. So
Right. But y'all don't have fans in there right now, right?
You said what?
Do y'all have fans in there?
Nah, it's no fans. We played we played Thursday, Friday. It was probably like 10 people in the stands. I don't even know how they got in, but I think they had to sign waivers to be honest with you. It's really no fans though. It's just the refs, the 2 teams, and media. You said what?
Yeah. How they monitoring like if players go out? You know what?
You can't, bro. Like they not. It's nothing you can do. Like you got guys got family, kids. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody grown. You can't tell a grown man that's 27 years old away from his whole family, oh, you can't go out because I'm whoever I am. Like you just can't do that. You gotta just tell your players be smart. Just be smart. We grown. Be smart about it. Like you know what I'm saying. You gonna go out. Gotta have your mask on. You know what I'm saying. Just be smart about it. We all.
You be going out.
I ain't gonna lie, I do be going out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I was in Greece, because Greece is real heavy on it, like, I used to go out all the time, but it got so bad out there because the fans be telling. Like, so if you lose a game, for example.
Oh, yeah, they snitch, man.
Yo, what? Yo.
Everywhere they do that, everywhere.
I learned that real quick. I'm like, hold on, like, so if we lose a game, we supposed to sit in the crib and be sad all night long.
All night.
I'm like, yo, hold on. So I was like, nah, fuck all that. I'm going out. But then it started backfiring. Though. Like, the GM was mad at me. Like, I got fined one time. I'm like, hold on, I gotta stop. So I started moving a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Just like little stuff like that I had to pick up on. Like, they really take it serious. I mean, I take it serious too, but it's like, yo, like, I still gotta live my life. I can't just not live my life and go home and cry all night long into the next game because we lost one play. You know, it's a long season, but that's the culture part of it I had to adjust to. You know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like, I still go out. Don't get it twisted, but I'm just real mindful on where I go, when I go, and you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be real mindful, but it's cool. It's cool though.
Is there like a deep underlying like fear that you could be playing or have a teammate with it? Or we pretty much past that?
Nah, I don't even. You talking about the virus?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. At this point in time, bro, like I'm at this point, it's just like, yo, listen, it's like, I'm here, bro. Like the only thing I do is I make sure I take care of myself. Like I already eat a certain way, but I just make sure I take care of myself. I'm hydrated, put the right stuff in my body. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. I can't control the other things. I still don't want to be around 20, 30, 40. I still don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm out, I still got my mask on. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, have people all around me and all time. I'm not doing none of that, but, you know, at this point, it's just like, I'm going to just make sure I control what I can. which is staying away from as many people as possible and just taking care of my body. You know what I'm saying? Eating the right food, drinking the right food. You know what I'm saying? Drinking the right stuff, and that's it, bro.
I mean, that's all you can really do. And it's funny how you talked about like how the fans be snitching because they be out too.
That's what I'm saying.
Teams will actually like have people go out to different clubs that they think the Americans are going to be just to see if they're going to show up. And the only reason I can attest to that, so you in your 5th year, right? So this is my first year of retirement. I did 11 years overseas, right? And I was a wild child. Like I was just like crazy. Like if Jarnell and I would have been like on campus during the same years, I don't even know where our relationship would be, Jarnell. I know Izzy probably wouldn't have let us hung out. I know that for a fact. But bottom line is, I didn't understand that, so it's good to hear you understand it so quickly. My first year was in Istanbul, and I stayed in Istanbul.
Great city.
As a 22-year-old fresh professional athlete touching the most money at that time that I had yet to see. It was in a great city. Articles about me in the Turkish newspaper. Good thing I had Turkish friends. And basically talking about how I be wilding in the club, accused me of doing some wild, we gotta talk about that on air, like wild stuff in the club though. Like I'm not that stupid, you know what I'm saying? And I would have never have known except for I had Turkish friends that did non-athletes, right? And text messages and hey Jenum, that's what Jenum's like friend, homie, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? Jenum, did you see this? Jenum, did you see this? And I'm like, what? My phone is blowing up, and I'm like, what is going on? They, of course, screenshot a Turkish newspaper. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I can't read this, right? And then they telling me they're reading it to me verbatim, and I'm like, this how they work out here? But after that first year, I saw it when I was in Israel. I saw it when I was, well, not so much in Dubai because I was really low key, but I saw it when I was in, I didn't go out in Poland, so I saw it in Israel for sure the most. I saw it a little bit in Jordan when I played in, but we was winning. That was the crazy part.
If you win it, it's no problem at all. You can do whatever you want when you win it. You can go on a 20-game win streak. You lose one game and you go out. Oh, it's a wrap. They're gonna kill you for it.
You could have went out 2 weeks ago, lost, and they're gonna blame that.
Exactly.
So they partying out in Israel. Oh, what you say? What you say?
Israel lit. Israel is a lit country. I'll tell you that much.
I always wanted to go, but I never heard like about the outside of the spiritual life, like what's going on.
Israel's lit.
Damn, that's what's up.
Israel don't sleep low key. Israel doesn't sleep low key. If you know where you're going, if you know the right places and move. Israel's my second home. I'm talking about I'm in the back streets. I'm not even on the interstate.
Is it black people there?
But it goes down, man. They have great food, and it's just a good vibe, man.
I ain't gonna lie. If you kind of embrace this culture on this side, in which I kind of struggle with in my beginning years, if you embrace it, it's really not that bad, depending on the country you in. I've been blessed enough to play in Athens, Belgrade, and I'm in Milano right now. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people could even say things like that. So like they experience is gonna be different, but mine, I'll tell you a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't play it in dope cities. So where like for me it's easier to embrace their culture or embrace whatever they got going on because the city it helps. You know what I'm saying? But if you play my rookie, I played in a town that had 5,000 people. I hated playing overseas. 5,000 people. There's more people in the Bronx than in the entire, you know what I'm saying? Like 5,000 people, but like I didn't want to embrace it. I was struggling embracing it. I didn't want to do it. Like it was hard. But once I started seeing the better things to the Europe life, it's like, you know what, it's really not that bad. Like it's really not that bad. But it just all stems from, I feel like, your situation you're in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different stories, different situations. You're going to always, if you ask anybody, they're going to tell you something different. You know what I'm saying? You ask Jarnell right now, he's going to tell you something different between how China is and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Wish I had all these beautiful stories, y'all. Golly. I talking about Israel turn, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I was in China, like I can relate, but it's times 10. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I know I don't even certain things I can't even talk about because I know they watch everything.
Hey,
And
that's
they serious about the media over there. But
Yeah.
man, I wanted to ask you just straight up, you into like voting? You watch the politics? You
Nah,
watch?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not really into all the whole political. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own opinions and stuff like that. But obviously, I got mine. But it be too much back and forth, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just continue to believe in what I believe in,
Mhm.
doing what I can. You know what I'm saying? From where I'm at, and just that's it, bro. But in the world we live in, bro, it's just too much. He said, she said. They think this is right. He think this is right. Too much, so much back and forth. Like that shit gives me a headache. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And then I'm
registered.
not even home. It's just like it's just too much sometimes for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
You got any comments on like the Black Lives Matter movement?
Uh, I mean, not too much. I feel like everybody knows what's going on in this world. It's been going on
Yeah.
for years. You know what I'm saying? Like for years. For years. For me, it's like all we could do is continue to put our best foot forward, continue to try to push to be the best we can, regardless of your skin color, but just as a whole. You know what I'm saying? For me, it just try to just keep the Black lives, not even like a movement. I just feel like just keep African American minorities. Just we gotta just keep doing what we need to do for
Yeah.
ourselves and to make the world just a better place as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I just feel like everybody just divided. We not gonna get better with people just being divided. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, with the world we live in, I'm not mad at people for even trying to be divided. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a sick world. Like so. That's all I can really say with speaking on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like to get too deep into it because everybody got their own opinions. Everybody think they know everything.
Not to offend
And I
somebody.
don't even like to get into all that because I already smack a motherfucker for saying some dumb shit. So I don't even like,
Hey,
you know
they
what I'm
got
saying?
races.
Like,
Are they racist over in Europe? I mean, not
nah, bro. And I told somebody this. I told somebody this the other when I was back at home. I said, yo, African Americans get treated better in Europe than in our own countries.
Wow.
Like obviously, yeah, because of basketball, but that's besides the point. Like you're treated better here. And these people are not our skin colors at all. They don't know us from a hole in the wall. But you come over here and like they give you the respect, like all type of, and it's just like that's crazy. But then you go back home, somebody that's not your skin color will be the most racist person ever, or will give you no respect. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and I just noticed. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, so for me, it's like, yo, I don't mind being over here. Like,
Yeah.
now, I still got family and a little brother and homies that's at the cribs too that I still worry about. But you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that kind of just keeps me on edge. Is like I'm here, but I still got my loved ones at home. So if they going through some shit, I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of pros and cons to it a little bit.
Were they ever protesting out there? I heard they
Nah,
protested.
they wasn't, bro. They wasn't. They was kind of doing the Black Lives Matters here, and you know what I'm saying, all of that. Also, but like the protesting, nah, they wasn't doing none of that here, bro.
Okay, word.
Because when it was real heavy, when the riots were breaking out, people over here was kind of hitting me like, yo, what's going on in the States? So like that's how I know it wasn't none of that going on over here.
Yeah.
Are you registered to vote, KP?
You said what?
Registered to vote?
I'm be honest with you, I don't think so. I'm never home, so I keep it all the way 100. I don't even think so. Real talk, like, I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to go online, register to vote, do a mail-in, do an absentee. Actually, because this is what I had to do my first year in the league. Absentee, not in the country. Work, so you can do that as well. But yeah, we definitely need all of us to vote, man. Like,
for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, like on some real on some real like straight up shit. Like I low key don't be thinking my shit be counting like word to mother. I really don't be. But I know that's not. But I know that's not. That's probably not the right mental to think about. But for me, it's like yo, like you see so much fucked up shit. It's like yo, like my, you know what I'm saying? My shit gonna count, like.
And I don't want to.
But I feel what you're saying though. I feel what you're saying, but
Yeah.
You know, my head just be so messed up sometimes. Like, yo, I don't know what to believe no more. Like, I don't really be knowing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, listen, listen, young buck. Listen, it does matter. It does. Hey, but you know what? I can't even front though. I had the same mindset for the longest. I mean, it was multiple elections that I did not vote in because I felt exactly how you felt. My vote doesn't matter, right? But now dealing with who we have in office currently, I feel like whether it mattered or not, I feel bad because I didn't help us get a chance.
for sure. Nah, you 100% right. You 100% right. 100% right.
I don't know if it mattered or didn't matter, but I know that I didn't help the situation by not doing anything.
But not, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I agree 100% with that. Like, for sure. Like, I need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I need to do that. So you 100% right about that. For sure. For whether or not I'm home or not, I need to still make sure I got my say, got my part in it. You know what I'm saying? So you right.
People that respect you and look up to you and follow you back home, and they need to register. They need to vote. And they need to make their vote. And if you do it, that's going to be a trickle down effect. Or if at least if you advocate for it, it's going to be
yeah. Nah, you right though. But I ain't gonna lie, you'll be surprised how many people like back in the hood really don't even do it. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I grew up in West Virginia, so there ain't no hood in New York. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up in the hood. Every place got a hood.
for sure.
I get it. And we are built upon oppression in many different ways, not just physically, not, mentally is the most important. And we think a certain type of way because we've been brought up like that. We've been taught that, well, what you really say or think don't matter. What you really do doesn't matter. The 1% or the da-da-da. But they want us to believe that so that we don't matter. But guess what happens if you cared enough to say, well, let's see if we don't matter. You get what I'm saying? So, I look at it from a different perspective because I had the same mindset you had, and I was like, politics, and I'm not all into it. I don't know everything about every candidate. But I do try to listen up more and engage differently so that maybe I can help others. It can be just
Nah, definitely, like, yeah. And like you just said, though, I'm not all in it, but I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know who the idiots is, and I know what's going on, but, like, I'm not just all in it. I could tell you and, like, have a conversation with you from top to bottom and just, it's like this. Like, I'm not in there that deep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not really.
That's crazy. That's what's up, man. Well, yeah, I was gonna ask you before we get off pretty soon. I was gonna ask you about your time at Tennessee, and you didn't play with Rick Barnes, did you? I know you
did. I played for 1 year. When Donnie left, that was my senior year coming up, and then Rick came in.
Okay. So what was your thoughts on the difference between Tyndall and Rick, and how that whole dynamic worked out? Just going from different coaches, because I know you was thinking transfer.
I ain't gonna lie, I was, bro. But for me, it's like I can't just be like I'm a transfer and I don't know what Tennessee about to do. I just couldn't just jump up out of there without figuring out what they was gonna do first. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like I'm gonna wait, see what they do, and then I'll make my move depending on who they sign or whatever the case is. But when Rick got the job, I already knew I was staying. I wasn't going nowhere.
What year?
What years were you there? 20. I graduated 2016, so 2014 and 16.
My babies. Look at my baby balls sitting in front of me.
Hey, she paid away, dog. KP, was you watching Lady Balls when you were younger?
You know what's funny? Shannon and all I was watching all that, bro. Like, yes.
Hey, I tell everybody, we didn't win. We weren't a championship caliber team until we had a true point guard like Shannon Bobby. And of course, Alberta Auguste came in and did her work.
Yeah. Shannon from the crib. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I was already tuned in. So, yeah, real talk.
How's she doing out there, by the way?
She's straight. She was the crazy part. I seen her last summer. She was at one of my games. We had like a little Pro City Championship game. She pulled up, you know what I'm saying? But it was she doing good though. She doing good.
Okay.
But now I was in tune with all that though, like the Lady Vols, Tennessee. I was in tune. Like I was like growing up, like I'm watching the tourneys. I know what's going on. Yeah, always was number one every year for the last I don't know how many years. So like I'm already I know what was going on. Even when I signed, like I already knew who some of the chicks was, you know what I'm saying? Just off just being a basketball player, like, you know what I'm saying? Dudes be trying to front like they don't watch girl hoops. I know who's who. Like, I know who's nice. Like, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in tune with all that. So, you know
You
what I'm
feel
saying?
like that had a play into your decision come to Tennessee?
In a way, yeah. And then I knew Donnie. You know what I'm saying? So with me personally knowing Donnie, and then I already watched, grown up watching Tennessee play. You know what I'm saying? It all just made sense. The time and point when they came into my recruitment process after I decommitted from Mizzou. You know what I'm saying? Just all that played a role to it, like, you know what I'm saying? So
what was the difference between Donnie and Coach Barnes?
So Rick was more like, he's more anal about everything. Like, he real heavy on his PGs. Like, he real, like, it gotta be specific, gotta be perfect, gotta be
You
like.
say heavy, you talking like angry, he get mad at
Yeah,
you?
like, I mean, not angry, but he's just real demanding. You know what I'm saying? Real demanding, like. And then Donnie, he just like tough motherfucker. Like, you gotta be a dog. Like, not that Rick don't like dogs, but Donnie just like, that's his personality. Like, he just crazy. Like, he just want a dog on his team. He wants somebody that's ready to fight a possession. Like, that's how he is, bro. He want to curse you out all day in practice. You curse him out back. He like that. Like, that's how Donnie is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Rick Barnes not like that. Like, he don't curse in practice. He don't allow you to curse in practice. If you think you about to fight in practice, he kicking you out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he be on one though sometimes in practice. Like, he be yelling and screaming. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make you feel bad sometimes without using no curse words. But I love him to death though. Like, I love him to death. Like, he taught me so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you was on the team with Grant, right? Grant and Admiral.
Nah, bro. So when I left, they all came in.
That's crazy, dude. Oh,
bro,
man.
Soon as I left, like, I got hurt, I'm done graduating. They all came in. Grant, Jordan, the two Jordans. Who else? Then Admiral started wilding.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like they just took off.
I'm
like, they just took off, but they doing well though. So I'm happy they doing great though. You know what I'm saying? So I can't.
Yeah, I definitely have outshined the Lady Vols in the past few years.
I ain't gonna lie, but my junior year, y'all was good though. I forgot.
Okay, but KP, define good though, because I mean,
you know what? Never mind, because y'all expectation level was totally different. So
today is different. Like, we accept the transitional period when Coach Summit had to step away, right? We accept that. What I don't accept is the fact that at least after the first year or two, we are not in the Final Four, Elite Eight every single year.
Yeah.
Why are we not competing for SEC finals?
Nah, for sure. Every single year. Nah, you're right though. You're right.
I know got moved around, so we got some better competition and all. What the fuck that mean? What does that mean?
Nah, you're right. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all not top 3 in the nation every year, it's a problem.
We lost.
Like, I don't hoop like that, dude. That's crazy.
We lost. Hey, man, I remember. I think it was my freshman. No. It was the year I broke my wrist. So it was my sophomore year, and we weren't. I think we had already lost like 4 games, right? And Pat was not having that. I mean, like, she looked at us as we slipping because we already lost 4. That's it.
Yeah.
4 games. I ain't gonna lie, stop right there real quick. But 4 games for y'all, that's way too many games to lose though. But they was that nice though. They having seasons where they only lose 1 or 2 games. So to lose 4 games?
Yeah.
Nah, that's unacceptable. I don't care. That's unacceptable. I don't care. That's unacceptable. I don't care. Call it what you want.
I humbly accept everything you throwing out right now because you're right. You're right.
Hey, y'all still getting the top draft class? I ain't seen it this past year.
Us?
No. Yeah, the Lady Vols. Yeah.
Top draft class? No, we are not there yet. We listen. I'm gonna speak without the politically correct. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a bucked up perspective. Okay, listen. Pat did so well because she knew she had to have at least 1 or 2 dogs on her team, right? So those are the people who you don't look at and say, oh, well, they're the most marketable. Oh, well, they're blonde hair, blue eyes, or they're light skin, or they're this, or they do. Nah, I'm talking about dogs. That's how I got my scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
because I was a dog on the court, but I also knew how to carry myself off the court for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And until Tennessee Lady Vols gets back to having minimum 1 to 2 dogs on their team, like you said, KP, somebody that's gonna get up in your shit every single practice, every single workout, every single game, and it's okay because they doing the same thing. So it's not like they're telling you to do something they're not doing.
Yeah.
Asking you to meet them where they at. They're asking you to match their energy. So until you have 1 or 2 players who don't care about nothing but getting it done and winning, we will not get back to where we need to be. You can't be nice and play for the University of Tennessee and compete for championships. That's not championship basketball. I'm over here getting pissed off. Let me shut up, man.
Hey, you ever thought about going back and coaching?
Listen.
Hey, that's you all the way.
Hey, listen.
I don't like that whole coaching shit.
I coach now. I have my own. Me, my father, and my girl, we run our own AAU organization out here in North Carolina, NC Ring. All right, we teamed up with Tennessee Ring and Tennessee Flight. AAU is probably just as hectic as being a college coach because literally you have 0 weekends free. Your weeks are practicing, moving, and me being the president and the head of it, I have to make sure I'm in the gym watching, at least once a week, each one of my team. I got 10th graders through 11th graders, bro. You know how much work that is? Yeah. So as a college coach, I could see the benefits in it, but I would rather be like a player or team development coach. I would rather be like behind the scenes.
Yeah. That I agree with you 100%. But the whole coaching, dealing with one reason why I would never want to coach, you got to deal with too many egos. And at the college level, when you got these kids coming in, you got to check them at the door. I'm not, because I'll put, look.
Man, you're not paying me, dog. So if you ain't paying a kid, how you gonna?
That's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, you gotta, what I'm saying. You gotta do all the, what I'm saying. Like, nah, man. Like, and then a lot of these kids aren't really coachable. Like, come on. Like, I don't want to deal with that as a coach, but I'll be gladly to get you in the gym and have you work on, work on something. I'll do that all day because that was me. But like this, the coaching and I said go ahead. Then you want to talk back. I'm cool. I can't do that.
Hey, listen, I kick kids out of practice now. So what you think I'm gonna do with that? Like I kick kids out of practice. I don't play that. I yoke them up. I tell their parents, if y'all cool with this, I'm snatching your child if they get disrespectful. Period. I wasn't raised like that, and nobody here is gonna play for me that's like that. And if you don't like that, go find a different program. Matter of fact, who you trying to go play for? Let me call them for you. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. And as a college coach, I would probably be very similar to that. But number one, playing professionally for 11 years and always being away from home and my family and traveling, I don't really want that to do again.
Yeah. That's one reason I don't want to do it either. That brings no stability at all. I'm cool.
Yeah, facts. I would much rather be able to have a much more flexible schedule. Like KP said, I would love to have people get in the gym. I've always gone back, except for up to the past probably 3-4 years. However long I've been living in actual North Carolina, I used to go back every year and work some of the players out for the Lakers. Like, because I enjoyed it. I would go practice with them and watch and talk to them, be in their ear. That's what I'm saying. For me, being a player or team development coach or personnel would suit me better because I can really get up in their ass about what they need to do and not baby them. Because as the head coach, you are the more stricter role. Your assistants are there to teach, correct, but also a little bit coddle, low key, right? They're that buffer when you get your ass cussed out by the head coach, right? All right, well, you heard what he said, get your head in the game, and then blah, 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 right? Whereas a player development coach, I'm going to be on the sideline like this, like I'm watching film live, and then I'm going to go back and watch film, and then I'm going to call or text whatever players or meet with the guards and then meet with the post and say, hey, we're not doing this. We need to do this. You see, you know what I mean? I would rather be that person. I would love to do it for Tennessee Lady Vols. I would love to do it for them. But unfortunately, until I do something like write a book or do
political over there,
or do something that they feel is acceptable to promote, I'm not. Unfortunately, I Alexis K. Hornbuckle will not have that opportunity at the University of Tennessee. I'm a little bit too real to be on somebody's staff right now. And I can get that. I vibe with it. God is good. He got a place for me regardless. But no to coaching. Yes, Tennessee Lady Vols, I would gladly help get our program back to where it is by being that dog and helping you get the dog out of every other player that we possibly can.
Lex, I don't see you kissing ass and recruiting either, though. I don't see you doing none of that.
Look, this ain't even about me, Jarnell. Like, this supposed to be KP show, but I got stories for days since you said that.
Yeah. Hey, back to KP though. Hey, KP, hey, real talk. If they come up to you and say, like, you can't hoop until you take this vaccine, you plan on taking it?
Nah, I'm not taking no vaccine, bro.
I'm saying, but that might be the end of your career though. Like I'm hearing that, that's just a theory out there.
I heard that too, though. I heard the same thing. And listen, like, this is one reason why I mind my business. I don't get into all that. I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on, but I act like I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. I heard that though. I seen it, but I left it at that, bro. Like, I left it at that. I don't really I'm not about to get myself worked up. Like, get to overthinking. Like, man, what if they gotta listen? I don't know. Like, you just not about to inject anything in me. No, that's not happening. Like, you better go test run whatever you need to test run. Nah, bro.
But you know what?
You gotta get the players together, man.
I'm a smart man for that one, KP. Don't take the first vaccine.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, I'm not doing that. Come on.
There, and then also the history of the United States actually has injected diseases into the Black culture and minority culture, syphilis being one of those. And they were telling people that it was a vaccine, yet they were literally trying to almost genocide. Like, they were trying to kill.
Yo, we get lied to every day. Every day we are lied to. So for me, every time my guard is up on social media, whether it's social media, if it don't make sense, I'm not doing it. If I can't understand it, no matter what it is in life, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Smart man.
I'm just not doing it. And it could be it could be a great deal. It could be a great thing to do. If I don't understand it, I'm not doing it. I don't even care if I miss out on a good opportunity. I don't care. If I don't get it or understand the ins and outs, I'm not doing it. It's a wrap. I'm not doing it.
I mean, I hope y'all listening to this. Y'all don't just do things to do things. Understand? I like that.
I gotta really know what's going on. Now, once I already know what's going on, I'm all in, 100%. I'm with you. I'm riding with you all the way until whenever. But if I don't really understand, I can't do it. Because if shit hit the fan and I really don't know, then I really can't help. So I'm not even about to put myself in that situation anyway if I don't know the ins and outs.
I feel like the players got to come together, man. Like, we just got to hit each other up. And like, if one person not taking it or, a group not taking it, then we all come together.
That's a fact. But then again, it's like everybody's situation is so different, bro. You know what I'm saying? People got family, kids. Some people may think differently. Yeah, some people may think differently. You know what I'm saying? So everybody think differently. So it's like you can't even. It's hard to come together in Europe. Like there's so many players with different agendas and different it's just different, bro. Some people would stay. Some like when it first broke out, I was out of here, bro. I told my agent, I said, yo, let my team know. It's just like if I get sick, I'd rather be home and get sick rather than get sick in a country where I don't have nobody, no family around me. So I'm like, yo, let me just go home. Like, I'm out. Like, let them know I'm out. Because, like, it was getting bad. Then I was hearing our borders may get shut down. Mind you, we were supposed to play Real Madrid on Thursday. That Monday, we woke up that Thursday morning. They canceled the game. That Monday I came home. I was on a flight home. Because it got so bad within the next couple of days. I was on a flight that Monday. Packed all my stuff up.
It blew up out there.
Yeah, it got crazy, bro. It got so crazy, I got about it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, even here in China, though, like, the reason why we can't come to, like, going back to that comment, I remember I was with my teammate, and we was, out in China. I played in Beijing, and we was complaining, like, shit, we want to get out of here, but they ain't telling us the truth. So, you know how that is, two teammates complaining. I go home. I'm like, I got to go. Next thing I know, he been there the whole season. Probably, then I think back, it's like he probably kissing up. So going back to your point about people, having different mindsets, I don't see him being the type of player that come together versus, having that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just too many players for everybody to agree on one situation. It's way too
It
many
ain't
players.
happening. It ain't happening. Yeah.
And also like you say, like some Jarnell KP, y'all like, listen, I'm going home to my family. If something does happen, I will be home. I'll be able to get the care that I feel is up to par. And
Exactly.
your situation, Jarnell, where you realize dude was kissing ass, that's exactly what happens. And that's why I'm not gonna lie, that's why I struggled as a professional athlete, because to me it's about the work you put in. It's not about the words that you say or the ass that you kiss, but unfortunately it is. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in certain situations for sure. In certain situations.
You can play and people notice that. So you two are able to go home because you like, my next job, I know I'm gonna put in this work. Whereas
Yeah.
other people like, I might not get an opportunity like this, so let me do everything I
But
can.
let me yeah, for sure. Like everybody's situation is different. For me, I'm just like, look, like if I get sick, at least I know where to go. Everything is in English. I could make a phone call to my doctor. You know what I'm saying? If I need my pops, my mom, I could make phone call. I know where to go, how to get in touch with. If you in Europe, you may not know. You got to go through the team for everything.
Everything.
Everything. And like it's in a different language, so you don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Rather than you being home and you talking to your doctors and your peoples you've been working with. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be different.
Yeah. Well, KP, number one, thank you for joining us. We're gonna try to wrap this up right now, but before we do, we always give our guests the opportunity to, use this platform for their own good. So if you got anything going on, if you got website, if you got merch, if you got a cause, a foundation, whatever you got, wherever you want to direct them, this is your time, man.
Nah, I really ain't, honestly, I ain't really got nothing going on. I don't want to make it sound like that, but I got some stuff in the works. You know what I'm saying? I just be moving I move real silent, you know what I'm saying? Working a lot, but I just always encourage people to just handle their business, work hard, and just be about what you're trying to get to in life, whether it's on the court or off the court, whatever it is. Like, just try to master what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Work at it.
I seen you put out your brand. You had a brand called KP. Was that like more?
Yes, yeah. Something like that's in the works right now. I'm also working on like a little scholarship from my high school. You know what I'm saying? So I got some stuff like in the works that I'm not speaking on right now. I'm just kind of just trying to put things in place. So, I'm definitely trying to, get some things moving.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Sure,
Absolutely.
bro.
And y'all
You
stay
said
tuned.
what?
KP gonna have some things brewing right now. Sound like it's
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? For
Include
sure.
me in that. Put
so
me
we
in them plans,
I
baby.
got you, bro.
whenever you got your joint up, whenever you can make it public. How about that? Whenever you can make it public,
Definitely.
let us
Definitely. Once I make it public, then you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be out there for sure. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to just help other kids. So it's definitely gonna be out there.
And I'm all for that. So we will definitely, as that comes to fruition, we'll get that out to you, our listeners. But as we wrap this up, again, thank you so much to all of our viewers, all of our followers, all of our listeners on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, also on the volunteerroadshow.com. Do me a favor though, don't just listen. Click the like button, click the thumbs up on YouTube, follow us, subscribe. This is what helps us. This is what helps our sponsors keep sponsoring us. And we need this in order to get our volunteer RBFL stories out to you guys. So thank you to Hound Dogs of Knoxville on Kingston Pike, and also Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road. Also, Billy and Bobby, the VRS right now, I believe, are having a cornhole tournament, correct? And we're at the Tap House right now, right? You think, Billy, can you tune in for us real quick? It's muted. It's muted. Billy, Big Worm, it's still, yeah, I can't hear you, baby. Hey, in the backdrop, low key, y'all, we got a legend. We got a legend over here, man.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man. Hey,
What we got?
we're gonna be at
What's
the
going
Tap
on,
House,
baby?
man. We're gonna be here all day, man. I mean, having a good time. The kids and fans and stuff gonna be coming out, and we just gonna enjoy it, man. We're just gonna go with it. I mean, I'm not expecting like 1,000 people to come out, man. I'm just want people to stop by and just enjoy. Just get out and get some fresh air, man. Just get out the house and just do a little something from stop being a little scared and just come out just for a little bit, have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're gonna be 6 feet apart or whatever. If it's only cornhole, so we just trying to throw it in a hole and have some fun, man. That's all it is.
That's it, y'all. Y'all heard it from the man himself, Billy Ratliff. Come on out right now. Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road, Cornhole Tournament. Come meet y'all involved. Come hop on the VRS. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we look forward to hearing y'all next Saturday. But before we get to next Saturday, make sure y'all tune in Monday night, 7 p.m. The Collective Unfiltered with two LVFLs, myself, Alexis Hornbuckle, and Jamel Johnson, former soccer player and former assistant. Her story's crazy, y'all. But anyway, Monday at 7, the Collective Unfiltered. Next Saturday, check us out, VFL in the lane. Y'all be easy. Have a blessed one. Time to
All
turn up.
right, bless. One love. Yup.
Uh,